I mean,
general
really,
questions
I
you
mean,
see
I
right now.
expected a lot of interesting questions today, but Pizzagate was not on my list.
So let me tell you about one of the most disturbing, most unfounded, and most widely circulated conspiracy theories the internet has ever produced. It's called Frazzledrip. And if you haven't heard of it, honestly, good for you. But if you have spent any time in the darker corners of the internet over the last 8 years, you've probably at least seen it referenced. It's been debunked repeatedly by everyone from Snopes to the FBI to basic common sense, and yet it will not die. So here's what the conspiracy claims, and I want to be crystal clear up front. None of this is real. None of this has ever been verified. No credible evidence has ever been produced to support any of it. But Frazzledrip is an offshoot of the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, which itself was thoroughly debunked back in 2016. According to fact-checkers and researchers who have tracked this theory since it first appeared, the claim alleges that a graphic video was discovered on Anthony Weiner's laptop showing Hillary Clinton and her aide, Huma Abedin, committing horrific criminal acts against a child. The name Frazzledrip supposedly refers to a file named frazzled.rip that believers claim was found on Weiner's seized devices. According to Snopes, the theory first surfaced in April of 2018 on a fake news site called Your News Wire, which later rebranded as News Punch, a site with a well-documented history of publishing fabricated stories, and from there, it migrated to anonymous message boards, conspiracy forums, and eventually YouTube, where it metastasized into thousands of videos. Now, here's the thing. There is a real story underneath all of this, a kernel of truth that conspiracy theories latched onto and twisted beyond recognition. In October of 2016, just 11 days before the presidential election, FBI Director James Comey sent a letter to Congress that shook the political world. According to NPR's reporting at the time, Comey informed lawmakers that the FBI had discovered emails that appeared to be pertinent to its previously closed investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server. And according to NBC News, those emails were found on a laptop belonging to a former Congressman, Anthony Weiner, who was being investigated for sending inappropriate messages to an underage girl. Now, investigators discovered that Weiner's wife, Huma Abedin, Clinton's closest aide, had also used the same laptop to send emails to Clinton. The question was whether any of those messages contained classified information. According to a detailed ProPublica investigation, FBI agents examining the laptop came across roughly 340,000 emails and a State Department memo while searching for evidence related to the Weiner case. The documents reportedly weren't covered by the original search warrant, which set off a complicated internal debate about how to proceed. So the DOJ Inspector General and FBI leadership were alerted to the laptop's contents by late September of 2016, but the mid-year exam team apparently didn't take action for nearly a whole month. The Inspector General said it found those explanations for the delay unpersuasive. On October 6 of 2016, 2 days before the election, Comey sent a follow-up memo telling Congress the FBI had reviewed all the relevant communications and had not changed its original conclusion. No charges were filed. What the conspiracy theorists apparently did was take the confirmed existence of Weiner's laptop, which was a real thing, and fabricate an entirely fictional layer on top of it. They claimed the laptop contained not just emails, but also this highly controversial video. They claimed the NYPD officers who viewed the contents were so disturbed that some took their own lives. They claimed a massive cover-up was orchestrated to suppress this video. But none of this happened. According to every major fact-finding organization that has investigated the claims, no such video has ever been produced, authenticated, or confirmed by any law enforcement agency. No forensic analysis, there was no chain of custody, or no court records, and also, in terms of whistleblowers, there were none. As researchers have documented, the supposed evidence consists entirely of screenshots from unrelated sources, doctored images, anonymous forum posts, and secondhand claims that have been repeatedly traced back to fabricated or misattributed material. The theory is what analysts call unfalsifiable by design. Supporters claim that the very absence of evidence proves the cover-up. If you can't find the video, that just means they don't want you to find it. And yet, it has been amplified by actual elected officials, most notably Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, and has resurfaced multiple times, including during the 2020 QAnon wave, and again in 2026 during the release of the Epstein files. And it really exploded the other day when Hillary Clinton was directly confronted about Frazzledrip in her deposition regarding the Epstein files. Take a look at how she reacted.
I mean, really, I expected a lot of interesting questions today, but Pizzagate was not on my list.
Are you aware of any files that were on Anthony Weiner's laptop in a folder that was titled insurance, life insurance, with a zip file titled Frazzled?
This is way outside the scope.
ruling.
This is way
within the
outside the
scope?
scope.
Is this within the scope, Mr.
If
Chairman?
the chairman rules that it's not within the scope, I
Mr.
have other
Chairman, based on what
questions.
you said in the public hearing, is this within the scope?
We can go off the record for a moment. to
Mr.
confirm
Chairman,
the
is this
chairman
within the
will
scope?
go off the record.
Now here is where things get really interesting. Frazzledrip didn't just go viral because it was convincing. According to a former YouTube engineer who helped build the platform's recommendation algorithm before leaving Google in 2013, the system was designed to maximize one thing: watch time, and conspiracy content was a goldmine for watch time. In reporting by KQED, this YouTube engineer explained the dynamic. If someone starts watching conspiracy videos, they tend to keep watching for hours. According to this YouTube engineer, the platform's algorithm treated heavy conspiracy viewers as a model to be replicated. It would take note of every video they watched and use that data to recommend similar content to millions of other people. And according to NBC News, researchers at Harvard conducted their own analysis and confirmed that YouTube's recommendation algorithm was disproportionately pushing viewers toward extreme content and unfounded conspiracy theories. The report claims that YouTube was found recommending conspiracy videos at significantly higher rates than factual content for certain search terms. And according to a HuffPost investigation from 2018, YouTube's autoplay function was actively guiding users down conspiracy rabbit holes. A reporter who created a new account and searched for QAnon claimed to have been automatically served a video claiming George H.W. Bush was a Nazi and child trafficker within just a few clicks of watching a mainstream news explainer. That same investigation found that searching for Tom Hanks or Steven Spielberg on YouTube would surface QAnon conspiracy theories calling them pedophiles, with some videos racking up hundreds of thousands of views. This is the ecosystem that Frazzledrip thrived in. So YouTube did eventually announce in January 2019 that it would reduce recommendations of conspiracy content, but by then the damage was already done. Frazzledrip had embedded itself in the internet's collective conscious, and according to researchers, even after YouTube's policy changes, the content simply migrated to less moderated platforms. So let's be really clear about what happened here. A real political scandal, the FBI's handling of the Weiner laptop, and the Clinton email investigation was hijacked by conspiracy theorists who fabricated a fictional story on top of it. That fabricated story was then laundered through fake news sites, amplified by an algorithm that allegedly promoted the most extreme content possible, recommended to millions of unsuspecting users by the world's largest video platform, and that brings us to now. Earlier this year, thousands of pages of Jeffrey Epstein's court documents were released, and according to multiple reports, the word pizza appeared over 900 times in those files. Ordinary references to actual food and catering, but conspiracy theorists immediately seized on it as coded language, the same claim that fueled Pizzagate back in 2016. Now, the Epstein files release apparently reignited a massive wave of Frazzledrip content across social media, with fringe sites running headlines claiming the files confirmed the conspiracy. They don't. None of the documents reference or contain evidence of any Frazzledrip video, but that's the playbook. Take something real, attach something fake, and let the algorithm do the rest. Frazzledrip isn't real. It never was. No video exists. No evidence exists. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, because we read each and every single one. My name is Jakson, and as always, I will see you in the next one.